'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. We did have this pesky dress thing, though. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of brisket danced in their heads. And Mom in her apron, and I in my hat, had just checked the brisket's nice fat cap. Stop. People may be wondering, what is a fat cap? Well, actually the fat cap is the fatty side of a brisket. If you'll notice, there's a big fat side here, you can see it, and the other side is lean, it has the meat. So there's a big argument in the slow cooker business that when you smoke one of these big boys, do you smoke it fat cap down or fat cap up? I like fat cap up. Let this fat render and it melts down to the meat. So now, back to the regular programming. And out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen rain gave the luster of midday to the palm fronds below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and so many reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than seagulls his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Gina, now Tyler, now Shelby, now Tana, now London, now Bailey, now Braden and Caden. On Morgan, on Violet. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the elevator St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. A bundle of toys were flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the elevator he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."